So I suck at math completely. There is not 1 inch or 1 cell of my body that is good at math. And if you know me when I was younger, you know that this is true. But recently, I've been getting pretty good at it. And my current semester in college doesn't even have any math. But the past 2 semesters, there was for each one, there was a math class for it. And I had to practice because it was my hardest subject out of all the other subjects. Now, one thing you got to understand about learning math and how it got pretty easy for me is you got to treat it like a game with level progression. So, an easy way I can explain this to you is, it's snowing, I don't know if you can see that, but one easy way I can explain this to you is the reason why you're scared of math, right? The truth is you're scared of it, right? Because you think, it's this big dragon that I can't slay, it's this big problem I can't fix. By the way, sorry if I slur, it's really cold. You could probably hear the wind. But anyway, you're treating it like it's this big dragon that you need to slay or something. You have to take it step by step. How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time, right? So the way you can start getting better at math, very easy, worked for me and still works for me, is every morning, literally as part of your morning routine, just study it for 10 minutes. Whether it's doing a singular problem from one of the chapters that you got to study for the exam, or whether it's reading about the concept, or whether it's practicing one of the exam papers, whatever it is, better big, but still okay if it's small, will help you study math and get better at it, because that's exactly how I did it. I used to take it 1 problem at a time, quite literally 1 step at a time. Even though the exam would be in 10 days, the thing is it compounds, right? You have to understand, just because something is at a certain distance doesn't mean it's going to be like a linear progress. It's going to kind of look like this, like a J, like a J. So essentially it's going to look like, it's kind of going up, and then it'll shoot up. And you have to trust the process. So like I said, simple method is literally wake up in the morning, have this fire inside you saying, I'm going to study math, and I'm only going to do it for 10 minutes. So it's bite-sized. It's not like I'm asking you to study for an hour and be so disciplined, because I suck at math. I've never studied math for an hour straight. I have to take it 10 minutes, 20 minutes at a time, and then I call it off for the day. That would be math for the day. What this did is created a daily habit of me slowly but surely learning the problems, learning the concept, learning the formula. And within 5 or 6 days, you're going to slowly start to realize that the problems you did in the past 5 days are pretty easy because you've done them for the past 5 days. So now, just like the gym, just like exercising, just like life, how do you get better at it? You do harder problems. You do the next chapter. You do the chapter after that. And then you test yourself using ChatGPT and get better at it. This is the easiest way to get better at math, especially if you're like a dumbass like me. Literally, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I can't do math. I could do everything else. I can do science. I could do, social studies or whatever. Math is not for me. But that is exactly why you should be studying it, because it's not for you. You have to focus on your weak points and take advantage of your strengths, right? If your strength is science, then you don't necessarily have to study it as much. So take advantage of the fact that you don't have to study as much. Use that time to focus on your weaknesses. And you'll notice, trust me, after this video, if you even try it for 10 minutes, and then you think, okay, this random guy on YouTube just told me to study math for 10 minutes every morning, I'm going to do it. And then you do it, you're going to see the difference. I promise, literally, it's guaranteed. There's no if it works for you, it works for you. It will work. And if you do notice some differences, you can come and comment on this video. I'll know that it worked for you, and other people can know it worked for you. And if you want to see more videos from me, click my face down there, my pretty face, and you'll see a bunch of other videos similar to this. So I hope you have a great day. Look, it's snowing. It wasn't snowing when I started the video, but now it is. So, bye-bye.